of Energy and Petroleum, Davis Chilchil, the Principal Secretary for Petroleum, Governor of Mombasa, Sharif Nasir Jr., the Presidential Council of Economic Advisors led by Dr. David D., Trade Development Bank, other participating banks represented, Chairman of the Kenya Ports Authority and the Board of Directors, the KPA Managing Director, Captain William Ruto, political leaders, members of the Fourth Estate, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we receive our maiden petroleum imports at a government-to-government arrangement. It is an important milestone for our country and our economy. The petroleum regulations, the Petroleum Importation Regulations 2023 provides that the importation of super petrol, diesel, and Jet A1 into the country shall be undertaken either through the Open Tender System, OTS, or a government-to-government arrangement. The monthly imports of 3 petroleum products is approximately 740,000 metric tons, of which 60% is for local consumption, while 40% is for transit market. The petroleum imports are paid for in US dollars, which has of late strained the country's foreign exchange reserves. This has caused difficulty in US dollars liquidity, resulting into rapid depreciation of the Kenya shilling. The Kenya shilling USD exchange rate is a critical variable in determination of petroleum pump prices. Any Kenya shilling's depreciation is directly transferred to the consumer, hence increased retail prices. Ladies and gentlemen, in an effort to ease the aforementioned pressure, the government has therefore entered into a memorandum of understanding with prospective governments and signed master framework agreements with the respective petroleum trading entities for the supply of petroleum products on a 270 days term on an extended credit period of 180 days. Through this arrangement, the country is set to realize greater macroeconomic benefits, namely accumulation of additional foreign reserves of approximately $3 billion in the next 6 months as demand for foreign exchange cases from the oil sector. 2, sustained build-up of foreign exchange reserves arising from the deferred payments for fuel imports for 6 months, which will significantly improve the country's foreign reserve levels. 3, reduction in speculative tendencies in the foreign exchange market, which has in the past exacerbated exchange rate volatility and caused sharp depreciation of the Kenya shilling. I wish to encourage holders of foreign currency deposits to offload or sell to the market as confidence and normalcy returns to the foreign currency market, which is already being witnessed. 4, exchange rate stability, which will support economic recovery and slow growth of public debt to GDP over the medium term, while supporting efforts towards fiscal consolidation and ultimately economic growth. 5, floating exchange rate regime supported by higher levels of foreign reserves, which will act as an effective shock absorber to external economic shocks that will further reinforce investor confidence, sovereign credit rating for Kenya, and lower yields for the Eurobonds. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to assure the country and indeed the people of Kenya and the region that adequate measures have been put in place to ensure continued security supply of petroleum products under this new arrangement. I want to thank you, asanteni sana. Let me just add one thing and ask all those Kenyans, business people, investors, who have been holding US dollars for speculation purposes, please offload your dollars to the market today and tomorrow. It's very honest advice from a truthful man. But with what has happened, freeing 500 million US dollars to purchase fuel every month, the demand for the dollar will come down and the shilling will gain, and we don't want Kenyans to lose money. So those who have been holding dollars everywhere, hoping that it will continue going up, it will go down, starting today, tomorrow, the day after. So if you have a few dollars that you are still holding, please let them go to the market, and you'll come to thank me for it after a week or two. Finally, I want to say that Professor D and your team, you have done a good job. And I want to assure the people of Kenya that this is just the beginning of restoring our economy. And this is a clear testimony that there are men and women who are not sleeping, trying to get our economy back on track. I want to say that things have not been very good, but as the English say, the darkest hour is just before dawn. There are serious signs that we are on a great path of economic recovery, and I want to assure the people of Kenya that things will be good. I want them to know that the president and his team are doing everything possible to bring back our economy to where it was. And this is one of the strategies that shortly will begin to bear fruits and send the right message to the markets. More interventions are in place, and they will be unveiled as we proceed. Finally, I want to thank the chairman and the new board of directors for KPA and the new managing director, Captain Ruto, for the interventions that you have made in this port to create efficiency. This port was riddled with a lot of inefficiency, and for the short time that the board and the new MD has been in office, we are beginning to see very good signs of efficiency. I was here 3 weeks ago, I'm here today, and the story that I'm getting, the account that is being given by the stakeholders in this port, the workers, the clearing and forwarding agents, the ship operators, everybody is happy that the new board of directors and the new management have put into place the right interventions to create efficiency so that this port can be the destination of choice for anybody who wants to use a port facility to either export or import goods. So with those very many remarks, I want to say asanteni sana, na watu ya magazeti, kama muko na dollars kidogo pia na nyinyi muachilie. Najua nyinyi ni marafiki wetu na hatutaki muumie. And for the record, this is a way to bring down the cost of fuel. That strategy of fuel subsidy is foolish because it's not sustainable. And we want to dismiss with contempt those who are calling us and telling us to reinstate subsidizing consumption. It cannot work. The government will subsidize production because it's sustainable. And therefore, we want now to tell those who have been telling us they want to go to the streets so that we bring back the fuel subsidy. It will not happen. This is a practical way of dealing with the high cost of fuel and other products in the country. I want to thank you. Asanteni sana.